Howdy everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Craig and we're going to talk about week 1 surgery and the first week of rehab and recovery from an ACL reconstruction, as well as a bucket handle and a radial tear of my meniscus. Going into surgery, so this is the day after Hurricane Beryl. They did not cancel my surgery, which I was extremely happy for because I just wanted to get it out of the way. Surgery, I went in, they shaved my leg, and last thing I remember, they gave me some anti-anxiety meds. They pushed some, I think some propofol, whatever it was, the good white stuff. Last thing I remember, I was helping lift myself up on the operating table, and then next thing you know, I woke up fully dressed and my leg is completely immobilized. What the doctor found when he got in there, so he knew about the bucket handle tear. He didn't know the extension of the ACL, so I told him before, if it looks bad, I want you to repair it. So he did. It was hanging on by a thread. He shaved it down, and then he anchored, took a piece of my quad, anchored it from my femur to my tibia. That's why my shin was on fire. And then also he had found a radial tear on the lateral side and then anchored that with a device. Coming out of surgery was extremely painful. I was about a 7 to 8 on a pain scale. My shin was on fire, not realizing that it was because they had actually drilled into my femur and my tibia. So at the hospital, they gave me some tiny pill that helped knock the pain out. But that first day when I went home, I tried to sleep as best as possible for that first day. Once again, my situation, my case is a little bit different than most. I was non-weight bearing for 6 weeks due to the damage to my meniscus. Like I said, most knee surgeries and repairs, they've got you back up and walking within a day, if not that same day. That first day, I'm just trying to get as comfortable as possible. I'm having to lift my leg up with by my brace to move it, but by the second day, what I'm actively trying to do, and it hurt, it did not feel good, but I'm actually trying to start to engage my quad and try to move my leg as best as possible. It is straight, it is completely locked out, trying to move my leg as much as I could by myself. It wasn't until the third day, so that following Friday, I went to the doctor. They completely unwrapped it, saw the damage. They actually drained some fluid from the knee, but that's when the rehab really started. And I will tell you guys this, one of the most important things that you can do within your first week is work on your extension. Not necessarily your flexion, your extension. You want to be able to get to 0, or even if you can hyperextend your knee just a few degrees, you want to be able to get to that point as soon as you can, because if you don't, it's going to cause complications later on. So that first week, your focus needs to be on trying to work on knee extension as best as possible. So each day got a little bit better, but those first 3 days, I was in quite a bit of pain. And I will tell you guys this, taking that first shower was a game changer. It was probably one of the best showers I've ever had. A couple things that you guys might need. Get some crutches, but also guys, make sure you get some good solid feet on those crutches, and because I've destroyed mine. A shower chair was invaluable for those of you who were non-weight bearing, which I was. And so those were 2 of the things within those first couple weeks that really helped me out. The next couple days I met, so that Friday, I met with my surgeon. We went over, and I honestly think it was either that day or 2 days later, I'm in my first physical therapy session. And from there, we were working on extensions. We were working on isometric stuff. We're trying to strengthen because they had pulled from my quad. We are now starting to try to engage and work on and build back that quad strength. Also your hip flexors, trying to grow those as much as possible. So if your graft was taken from your hamstring, you probably might focus on hamstring strength a little bit more than I did. But that first week, those first 3 days, I was completely immobilized. And then when I started getting to PT, like I said, we started working really on extension and then gaining that quad strength. So isometric holds, like when when you wake up in the morning, you stretch or whatnot, you kind of lock your knees out. Really focusing on that, because there is a definite connection between your central nervous system and your muscles, and trying to get that connection back is critical. And then, as you guys are going to learn, the amount of muscle atrophy that happens when you don't use your muscles is significant. But yeah, that's my first week. First 3 days, they sucked. I was painful, non-weight bearing. I was on crutches, leg was immobilized, I couldn't do anything. And then finally, my 3 days, the doctor started to allow me to go. He unlocked the brace to go from 0 to 90. And then that's when I really started working on physical therapy, gaining that quad strength back, focusing on that extension. So that was really week 1. A couple of the medications that they gave me, hydrocodone, I already took D3, and they gave me some meloxicam, which is it's like a super anti-inflammatory drug. That I used that significantly more than the hydrocodone. Hydrocodone really doesn't work on me, and so I only used it for the first about the first week, and then I really stopped taking it. The meloxicam seemed to do the best with kind of taking the edge off, and then also it lasted the longest. So what I ended up doing is taking that meloxicam right before I went to bed, and that really helped me sleep through the night as best as possible. But I will tell you this, guys, also, if you're a guy, get a urinal, put it by your bedside table. You are going to get up 4, 5, 6 times in the middle of the night. Those first several days, that first week of sleep is going to be very difficult. So just hang in there, stick with it. Try to get as much rest as you can. Try to focus on your PT, and then, guys, you need to get some good quality protein to help your body start to repair that stuff. So anyway, that is week 1. I'll be back with week 2 later. If y'all have any questions, put them down in the description box. Be safe, be smart, be skilled. We'll catch you on the next one.